All right, then our final game of the evening is, something of a ZFL classic, really. The Espernon Enchanters at home to the Tor Lithanel Rangers. A team that you know all too well.
One of them, I know them very well. This is a rematch of the opening game of last season, actually.
Indeed, yes. So the Enchanters defeated the Rangers 1-0 on the opening day of last season. Both teams were under different head coaches. Not both coaches were under different head coaches. That's a clear and obvious typo. Magna Ottman and Darit Backstabber, respectively. That match remains the ZFL record for the most knockouts seen in a single match, with a whopping 18 KOs suffered between both teams in that game. 11 for the Rangers and 7 for the Enchanters. The Rangers inflicted a league-high 3 crowd surfs in their 2-2 draw with Royal Santa Margherita before adding a further 3 surfs in the Howitzer Cup. So there's sort of signs of an obvious game plan there from Damien Hardwick's side. But of course, quite hard to surf the Espernon Enchanters as an Imperial Nobility team. Both teams had debuts to Academy graduates. Morten Oyer and Pancho Agosto make debuts for the Enchanters, while Edzai Majuru makes a first career start for the Rangers today. So what do you think, Viking Cup? Can the Rangers avenge that defeat from the start of last season?
I don't know what. The only thing I know is that I'm not bothering learning the names of these new players because they are going to die. As we have seen already in the previous games. So that's the mechanic of this round in the ZFL. Do you think the Rangers can win? Well, they will have Magic Montgomery in front of them.
Yes,
so
and
it's
indeed,
going to be a tough call.
A superior Magic Montgomery to last they faced.
Yeah, but they have shifted some players in their positions, and they're playing much more quickly and aggressively in terms of scoring threats. So they may have their chance. A couple of their assets are going to be denied, though. It's not going to be easy for them to get Source or the one turn.
Indeed. So, opening games for these two teams. The Enchanters won 1-0 against the Boozers, while the Rangers drew 2-2 with Royal Santa Margherita. In a match that they should have won, actually, given they were 1-0 up on the Royals' drive in the first half. Rangers in their change kit of red today. The Enchanters in their home kit of, is it grey, is it blue, and black. Let's go ZFL, Aldar. Hello.
Was there any inducement in place?
We have 14,000 fans in the stadium according to this. Obviously, numbers may vary based on actual dedicated fans. So there's 2 bench for the Rangers. The newbie Majuru is over here. He's just a rookie. Which means he'll have some other form of trait that doesn't force him to take a skill. Mighty Blow on Logan Lothran. Davis Thornfist, the blitzer, has Frenzy. Alistair Coast. The catcher is Wrestle, Tackle, Dodge. A couple of block randoms, or just block linemen generally, with one with Dirty Player, one with Fend. Both pretty useful.
There are a lot of perms there in the Rangers, and many of them are armor busts, which are, in my experience, not good for them.
Yeah, so Valachetto and Alan Gittinus going on the LOS with head injuries. A bold call, to say the least. And/or an intentional call. So here are the Enchanters. Lucas Albion is a leader of men now. He has a leader. High kick. Lets Albion sit under the ball right in his own end zone. And we start with Zoltan Pepper taking a block. Of course, Pascal Nakano, we must congratulate the bodyguard who his partner's just had a baby, and Nakano will miss the next 2 games. Something that Mark Bielsick, the head coach, seems to be particularly unhappy with, as we see a KO for Val Aceto straight away.
I did not like that. There are 2 breaks already, and 1 out. I wonder if we are going to see... Yeah, there's going to be a hit. It's not good, though.
Montgomery can't get through Leselos at the moment. Biff Tech, of course, rolled a bonehead. No surprise there.
Hey, he managed a casualty last game. And Albion starts a long run back to the action.
So that means for this game and the next game, we'll be down a bodyguard. So just the 3 bodyguards for Espernon. Blitz from Killian Matondo. Gets a knockdown on Christoph Schiff. And that's going to allow Fergus Lokomi to try and base the ball. He has rolled a 1 on the rush. No reroll used. Too early in that attempted play for that to be re-rolled. As Montgomery is going to go for Leselos once again. Gets the POW this time on the lineman. And Magic Montgomery gets the armor break and the KO.
Oh, and there is already some basing there. Well, that's over and over action.
Yeah, so Biff Tech getting stuck in, you might say. As Louis Tabard, who now has mighty blows. Going to be a pass here to Andrea Estrada as the Enchanters look to get this ball forward hastily. And that looks like we're going to foul the catcher. Lokomi.
Unbelievable scenes.
Nothing doing.
Fine.
So it's Andrea Estrada who is in position to score. There's a chance to blitz this down. With wrestle tackle, Alistair Coast. Fails the rush. Gets him at the second time of asking. Coast gets the sack. Ball scatters over to the sideline. Rangers might be able to recover that. Thornfist is going to dodge through.
Quite split it, actually.
Oh, lovely spot for the sidestep on the blitzer until he rolls a 1.
Rush.
All the rerolls are gone. All the Rangers, they are all in early doors. I suppose the irony is, having gone all this way back here to foul Lokomi, they've actually got players back as safeties, but Zoltan Pepper.
Good rush.
On the fend player.
That's actually Fen.
Double skull from the rookie. Pancho Agosto finds the POW this time, but costs his team a reroll. And it looks like this is a 1 dice at best from Andrea Estrada. There's an armor break on Killian Matondo. And Restrada is going to take the blitz and finds the POW.
Oh, finds the POW. Restrada is simply so good. Look at Restrada.
I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Fails the pickup. Rerolls it. And look at this. There have been already 2 sacks on the ball.
No reroll Blood Bowl for the rest of this half. And it is turn 3. Here goes Coast again with the 1 dice attempt on the ball. It's a skull.
Coast is fine. For now only. There are going to be some punches in there.
Oh!
Oh, smash me there!
That's
gonna
Lapalainen.
upon me.
He was new for this season, was Lapalainen. That's a movement bust. Alan Gittinus taking the hit, and he goes to the floor.
Looks like Montgomery is going. He's finding the knockdowns. Big. That's big.
Going after Logan Lothran, who of course was once coached by Mark Bielsick at the Quintex City Assassins. Restrada goes to the sideline.
Never a safe place to be.
That's potentially going to be another foul. We're setting up for on Alistair Coast. 2 assists. Oh, and it's an injury.
Oh, it's a body hard. Another one is gone.
Big foul from Pancho Agosto. He's better at that than he was at the blocks. Argue the call. Works out. Bielsick is convincing. And there was no Apo on that from Damien Hardwick. So Coast is gone.
It could be a cage dive. They didn't try for the cage dive, but Montgomery goes down. Montgomery is fine though.
Pancho Agosto, by the way, another one from the Verdanos Valor Academy who has been picked up by the Enchanters. Oh, and there's a failed dodge from Logan Lothran. Here comes Biff Tech.
But that's gonna be a surf? No, it can't be a surf. You have sidestep and yeah, there can be a surf in there.
We can surf that.
That, I mean, it's a massive investment of players.
But if they're going to try and score, maybe it's worth it. Surf on Davis Thornfist, getting a taste of his own medicine. It's going to be Magic Montgomery from the ground. Gets the knockdown. Of course he does. On Jonas Archibald. And the stun. And Andrea Restrada's going to score. As it stands, the Enchanters going top of the table. But there's a long way to go in this one yet.
The Rangers down to 10, but I think this is not terrible numbers for them to score in like 4 turns.
Pancho Agosto drops to the bench for this drive as Morten Oye makes his debut. Nicolas Carvalho Ferreira, who was sort of one of the heroes actually against the Michigan Mustangs in the Cup with the sack on the ball. That's Iron Man, which gives an armor up to Jonas Archibald. Can you imagine?
Armor 9+.
Oh, a KO on Morten Oye, whose debut did not last long. He's gone straight away. That's been a theme of the evening as well. Don't make your debut on this round of the ZFL.
No, not really, don't. No reroll Blood Bowl. I'm bleaching with a non-block player.
Christoph Scherf, by the way, who's been giving the flaming helmet as a lineman. Clearly, Bielsick thinks highly of him. Ball in the hands of Fabulous Beach, the thrower, formerly of the Fangorn Falcons, who I believe really missed Fabulous Beach in their game against the Three Mountains this week. Magic Montgomery takes the plates on the rookie, Edzai Majuru, who stands up to the ZFL MVP, but not to Louis Tabart. That's a stunt. As the Enchanters at the moment preferring to just hold ground rather than particularly try to push forward. There's going to be a foul from Christoph Schiff. And that's a stun into a stun. Rangers looking to switch.
Change sides, indeed. But protect the ball very effectively. That's the blitz on the stand firm player. It's gonna make it though.
Dragoni gets it done.
Goes down, but it's fine.
So it's Pascal Megatunif who's moving forward into scoring range. The broken arm lineman. Magic Montgomery takes the blitz on the head injury of Alan Gittinus. And again, Montgomery, who's having a quiet game. Doesn't get the job done yet.
Aspid a K or two, but not much. There's going to be a foul again.
Oh, that's more like it. It's Christoph Schiff.
That's why you get the flaming helmet.
Another injury to a player making their debut this evening as well. As Majuru is gone. Killian Matondo takes the blitz on Andrea Restrada. Just open up the option to give this ball to Megatunif and maybe get the score here. Going to be a pass from Fabulous Beach to Fergus Lokomi. And we're now going to hand off to Megatunif and allow ourselves to take a block. No, we're not going to take the block. Pascal Megatunif scores. A first career touchdown for Megatunif. And the Rangers are level. That was a nice score.
It was a nice offense from the Rangers, definitely. Took their time, they didn't go wild, scoring 3 turns. But this is going to be, how much? 2 turns?
I think there's a 1 turn left, isn't there? Was that turn 7?
Only 1. It's an attrition. It's an attrition turn then.
Well, if there's anyone who might have a 1-turn touchdown here, it might be Magic Montgomery. But with no rerolls, it's a tough ask.
Yeah, they may go straight away for damage.
Oh, we have 2 turns.
We have 2 turns.
And the ball in the hands of Lucas Albion because that kick went into the crowd. And Magic Montgomery does strike.
Injured Ranger. Oh my god.
Nick Skull did not save Valachetto.
How many of them are
That wasn't sorry, that was Lorenzo Dragoni, not Magic Montgomery. I do apologize.
Such a great player. Biftek decides to get another knockdown.
Enchanters streaming forward now into scoring range.
Is this going to be the blitz from Montgomery?
No blitz.
It's not the blitz.
Interesting.
It's not the blitz, so we're not having so many scoring threats.
We're relying on Restrada, all the sort of lineman contingent up there to get the job done.
I guess you can rely on Restrada.
Oh, we're going to pass the ball to Restrada now with a pass from Albion. And the catch is good. Restrada moves into scoring range.
Well, this should not be that difficult for the Rangers to stop.
Yeah, it's just going to be a textbook double screen, surely, from Damien Hardwick here. Didn't even take a blitz. Can Andrea Restrada find a way through? It's a blitz from Louis Tabard. Gets the knockdown on Alfred Lacelos. Armor break. Dead!
Oh, Lacelos is gone!
Leselos is dead. He's not apoed either. Can Restrada find his way through this screen still? There's a lot of work to do with no reroll. Moving players around, suggesting we might be going for a foul here before we attempt to score. Oh yeah, we are retreating in numbers.
Don't dislike the foul.
Who's it
never
going to
dislike
be?
the foul, is what I mean.
Max Sanger, I think, to make the foul here. Looks that way. Sanger makes the foul. It's Espernon and Restrada's going to try to get through the screen. Oh, he's down right at the end. Nearly made that, you know. Nearly made that. He failed it right at the end. Rolled a 1. And this game will be 1-1 at half-time.
Yeah, but look at the bench of the Rangers.
Alfred Leselos is killed by Louis Tabard de Carcassonne. That's a KO on Pancho Agosto.
Yeah, that's one single KO versus how many dead players?
Oh, Fabulous Beach has dropped this.
Play the pickup.
Half-time 1-1.
There's no pass.
Entertaining, if higher standard game than the last one we saw.
A Rangers classic. So the Enchanters are back to all the players in the world, and the Rangers have 5 out. But it's their drive. They need to play with 8.
Not impossible.
What do you think?
Are they going to...
No. Are they going to try for a quick score?
Pitch invasion.
It's a pitch invasion. Right. It's in favor of the Rangers. No, it's not. It's both teams have been affected.
Yeah, 2
each. 2
each.
players down. Fen not being used. Why was Fen not being used there?
I don't know.
Were we looking for a frenzy trap?
There's a KO on Morten Oyer. Another removal on a debutant. We're racking them up. He's been on the pitch twice. He's been knocked out immediately both times as Oyer. Blitz from Alan Gittinus because it's all we've got left. Again, not using Fend in case he wanted to follow up. That one more understandable. I think perhaps they wanted to expose Thornfist to a hit from Montgomery is the only thing I can think of.
Oh, there's going to be pressure on the ball already.
And you think this is only going to get more difficult for the Rangers if the snowball continues as Gittinus is KO'd. No, Megatunif is KO'd, sorry. The scorer in the first half. But Randombar, they've got a red kit and everything. They're so bashy. That's a double push from Jonas Archibald. That's not going to help. We're going to have to try and find a cage of some description here.
Cage is being found.
Now. Thornfist goes forward to be a scoring threat. And a one-dice push as Louis Tabard laughs in the face of those friends of Alfred Leselos, who he killed in the first half. Can he get Killian Matondo as well? No, he can't. The Enchanters pushing forward, going to pressure the cage here. Magic Montgomery bases the ball. And it's just all mans from the Enchanters at this point.
There may be another foul. Oh, that's a failed rush.
Reroll used. It's going to be a foul from Nicolas Carvalho Ferreira.
Foul. Foul's not good, even. Restrada.
Restrada continued to be a thorn in Damien Hardwick's side. There's a pass from Beach to Lockamy, who's going to run through and hand this off to Davis Thornfist. And the Rangers are going to stall.
Oh, really?
What a good play. Found the gap. Might let that go. Down goes Gitterness. He's knocked out. The Rangers looking good to take a 2-1 lead here. The Enchanters won't be able to stop. Certainly on this turn. They'll have to run back and try and get a hold of this. Montgomery with the knockdown on Beach. Again, not much coming out of the ZFL MVP today.
Yeah, Montgomery has not been really delivering as we expected.
Well, expectations are always high of Magic Montgomery. Gonna wrestle Lockerbie to the floor as well. And there's pressure from Nicolas Carvalho Ferreira again as Max Sanger makes a foul on Fabulous Beach, who is KO'd. Again, the Rangers hemorrhaging players against the Enchanters, but the ball position is looking okay for the time being. Oh, double skull!
Oh,
and we're going to live
skull.
with it! Archibald. With the block on Christoph Scherf, it's a double skull. And there might be a chance yet for Espernon.
Lothran goes down. Beef tech.
No blitz on the ball here. Not trusting the lineman to get the job done. Instead trying to put pressure on Davis Thornfist here. That's not really high pressure other than to force a score.
And there's going to be a foul. If I've ever seen one.
Oh, the foul from Lorenzo Dragoni. From downtown. Ref's going to call that. It was a big old run-up. There's a bribe to be used yet. Oh,
Rafe
he's gone.
did not take it.
The referees
Well,
are not for buying this evening.
I'll tell you something. Statistically,
There's a score.
oh, that's the touchdown.
Thornfist gives the Rangers the lead. And actually, as it stands, the Tor Lithanel Rangers are going top of the table. Which would be the first time they'd ever be ahead of the Celtics. It doesn't technically count because the Celtics haven't played yet this week. But hey, if you're the Rangers, every little helps.
One KO comes back. They will have to hold the line with 6 players for 4 turns.
Well, the White Peak Red Squigs managed it. And even managed to score again.
Yeah, but they did have the Bosos in front of them, admittedly.
An extra turn?
It's a timeout.
Or a turn away?
It's a turn away.
It's a turn away for the Enchanters. That's good news for the Rangers as Biftak sends his skull crashing into Killian Matondo. Montgomery still not quite getting the job done.
It's not the best game of Montgomery. Albion with the ball. But we've learned that this means little.
Oh, one
dice
dice goal.
skull, reroll, knockdown.
Morton Oyer, who's back, he at least gets up from his KOs, does Oyer. That's another skull from Andrea Restrada. Well, it's Restrada who takes down Jonas Archibald. And Archibald is struggling today.
This can be very painful for the Rangers.
Yeah, this might
Like
give
very painful.
the line that the Enchanters need to level this game. It's a push only on Lokomi. I think so, T-Self. The former thrower, Archibald, now as a blitzer. Not taken to it particularly well yet. Probably still learning the role. And/or Viking Cop may tell you he was only ever good at passing the ball.
Yeah, he was a great thrower. He has been reconverted into something else. We are not finding the knockdowns, and we are not even fouling this turn. That's very disappointing. But there's going to be a pass.
Oh, Lucas Albion with the pass to Restrada, who drops it and catches it. Catch, good skill.
16, turn 16. There can be the chance for sack in play.
It's Logan Lothran to try and sack the ball from Restrada. It's a push only. Still, Restrada proves to be a thorn in the side of Damien Hardwick as Fabulous Beach goes down. So shouldn't be too difficult for the Enchanters to clear this, and then the equaliser is there for them. Last turn of the game.
Oh, this can be a chain push.
Can we imagine Montgomery were not going for the chain push? Montgomery gets the knockdown on Lothran. Again, nothing doing, but Andrea Restrada is going to level the game. And this one finishes 2-2. Second straight 2-2 draw for the Tor Lithanel Rangers. More 2-2s than a ballerina class.
And that's a classic Ranger bench in the game.
This one ends in a draw. A result that's probably better for the Rangers than the Enchanters, all things considered, with the way that game went. But, I mean, both teams still have undefeated starts, at the very least. So the points are shared today. And, yeah, night and day from the Red Squigs Bozos game, I think, is a fair way of putting it.
So Albion gets the MVP, well deserved. He played a good game, made a couple of passes, protected the ball, got sacked. Yeah, he was kind of a protagonist in the entire game. And Mege Tunif, the lineman, the injured lineman, gets also the MVP. May get his first kill.
Yeah, there's a chance for him to pick up a skill with that. Which will make him
a touchdown, making him the best player of the Rangers.